1. If my life is going to mean anything, I have to live it myself. 2. First they ignore you, then they ridicule you, and then they attack you and want to burn you, and then they build monuments to you. 3. Don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Be led by the dreams in your heart. 4. I believe that imagination is stronger than knowledge, that myth is more potent than history, that dreams are more powerful than facts, that hope always triumphs over experience, that laughter is the only cure for grief, and I believe that love is stronger than death. 5. Isn't it nice to think that tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet? 6. You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. 7. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. 8. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. 9. You can talk with someone for years, every day, and still, it won't mean as much as what you can have when you sit in front of someone, not saying a word. Yet you feel that person with your heart. You feel like you have known the person for forever. Connections are made with the heart, not the tongue. 10. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. 11. If you're reading this, congratulations, you're alive. If that's not something to smile about, then I don't know what is. 12. The mind is its own place and in itself can make a heaven of hell a hell of heaven. 13. Hell is empty and all the devils are here. 14. Always do what you are afraid to do. 15. There is neither happiness nor misery in the world. There is only the comparison of one state with another, nothing more. He who has felt the deepest grief is best able to experience supreme happiness. We must have felt what it is to die, Peril, that we may appreciate the enjoyments of life. Live then, and be happy, beloved children of my heart, and never forget that until the day God will deign to reveal the future to man, all human wisdom is contained in these two words: wait and hope. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life. John Lennon. 17. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. 18. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. 19. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. 20. The world is indeed full of peril, and in it there are many dark places, but still there is much that is fair, and though in all lands love is now mingled with grief, it grows perhaps the greater. 21. Do not let your fire go out. Spark by irreplaceable spark in the hopeless swamps of the not quite, the not yet, and the not at all. Do not let the hero in your soul perish in lonely frustration for the life you deserve and have never been able to reach. The world you desire can be won. It exists. It is real. It is possible. It's yours. 22. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. 23. It is so hard to leave until you leave, and then it is the easiest goddamn thing in the world. 24. Fantasy is hardly an escape from reality, it's a way of understanding it. 25. Be the reason someone smiles. Be the reason someone feels loved and believes in the goodness in people. 26. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. 27. Waiting is painful, forgetting is painful, but not knowing which to do is the worst kind of suffering. 28. If you remember me, then I don't care if everyone else forgets. 29. Take responsibility of your own happiness. Never put it in other people's hands. 30. Accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. If you want to fly, you have to give up what weighs you down.